Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3. You made it here. We're going to recap everything we've been talking about in the last couple weeks, starting off in my favorite app, probably of all time, Google Earth. And you know what I got to do when I'm in Google Earth? We got to find ourselves. We're way down here. This is where we would be if we weren't all stuck at home, quarantined. We'd be right in here in beautiful DeSales 204. Here it is, looking in the window. Look, you can see me. Of course, I'm not there. I'm at home. Comfort of my own living room. What we're really concerned about is recapping what we've been talking about, and that happens all the way over on this other side of the world, down in here. Zooming in, zooming in. This is the area of the world we're concerned about, and I'm going to say some things you guys already know, but it's worth repeating because, we've been so far from each other. Why not recap? Let's start here in Egypt. We know Moses and the Israelites hightail it out of there. They cross the Red Sea here and escape, hook a right and head down to Mount Sinai where Moses gets the Ten Commandments, and then they start heading north to their ultimate goal, which we all know is, you said the promised land, you get an A plus for the day. They're heading up here to the promised land. Now, at some point, they realize, we can't go in this way, it's too fortified. So they have to hook around this way, around this body of water right here, which is the Dead Sea. And so they come up like this, and they're coming, and they head to the east side of this body of water, and they're trying to get in this way. They think it'll be better if they go in this way. So they come up around the Dead Sea, and there's two things preventing Joshua, who's now in charge, Joshua and the Israelites from crossing into this part. This is where they're trying to go. You can see Jerusalem. They're trying to get in the promised land. The first thing that's blocking them is this river right here. You can see this long river. This is the Jordan River. And Joshua's got no problem parting that, just like Moses parted the Red Sea. Joshua parts the Jordan River and gets to the other side. And that makes the last thing standing in their way this city right here, which actually still exists. It's the city of Jericho. This is the Canaanites' last line of defense to block the Israelites. And so what the Israelites do, as we read in our articles last week, is Joshua and the Israelites march around the city 7 times carrying the Ark of the Covenant, and then they shout and the walls come down and they invade the city of Jericho, and they put the ban on people in Jericho, ban on the Canaanites living there. That means wiping them all out, which we talked about last week. Crazy stuff. And once they get through the city of Jericho, the whole promised land is now open. Joshua and the Israelites have made it into this area right here, which is where they've been trying to get to the whole time. And so they divide up the land amongst the 12 tribes. They go, okay, your tribe go over there, you tribe go over there. And they split it up into 12 areas. And this starts the era of the judges, these superheroes who protect the Israelites from invaders and from sin and from all kinds of stuff. And so the judges protect for 200 years all the different 12 tribes of Israel. And after about 200 years of having the judges protect them, the Israelites go, you know what? These 12 judges are nice. They're good and all. But we kind of want to be like other nations. We want to have a king. We want one guy. 12 is nice, but we want one guy to lead us all. And that way, we'll really be like other nations. We'll have a king. And so they decide to get a king and unite themselves under one king. And that's where we're starting off this week. So when we talk about the kings, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the guy or the guys, as you'll see, that the Israelites choose to lead them so that they can be powerful, or so they think, like other nations. All right, hang in there, and I will see you guys in the next PowerPoint.